Hello guys, welcome back. Well, it's Wednesday, is it the 11th or 12th? I can't remember, I'm losing track of time and day. But this is what I'm doing today guys. I'm painting river stones. So this is what I've done. It's a carry on from painting tips. Make sure hit that like, subscribe and share. Want to get to 150, like, subscribe and share. Hit that bell, subscribe and share it with your friends. This is where we're up to guys. I have spray painted all those river stones, edge primed them and painted them like that. This is what I have to do. I got to pull them up one by one like that. It's a good one to look at. And I've got to get the sand off, so I brush them with a dust brush and stack them on the side like that and make little piles. And then as you can see, like I said, last week or the week before, I wasn't worried about the white on the river stones because I was spray painting them, and that's what I've done. Black gloss, edge prime and sprayed with black gloss so it does not peel off. And I've got my little booth set up over here. I've already edge primed them. So here's what I'm using guys. I'm using the good old CRC edge, and I've used the Prep It, and I'm more of a fan of the Prep It than the edge is good, don't get me wrong, but I'm more a fan of the Prime It, the Prep It. And then I've been using black gloss and spray painted them. And of course, thirsty work. Now, I'll show you my little spray booth. There we go guys, my little spray booth. So I spray them, it takes about a can to do the first lot, because you've got to spray the sides, underneath, the other sides, so you get every square inch of it. So it does take a lot of paint. And there's the other one. So it's basically one whole bucket, and these have been, I sprayed the bottoms as the tops, now it's just drying. So that's my little setup I've got going on guys. It's a bit tedious, it takes a while, but it's well worth it. Because I ain't no landscaper, but I'm enjoying it, and I can see the progress that I'm making. I mean, if you look at that, and then you look at that one, and then we take one of those ones, big improvement, eh guys? And because I've etch primed them, the paint's not going to peel off. It'll be alright with the weather, and because it's gloss, it's better than using a matte or a satin, because this gloss, it's got the shine on the gloss in it, so it will, like, just when water and that hit it, it'll just bead off a lot better than what it would if it was in a matte or a satin, where it would start to stain, watermarks, and it would eventually I mean, these will eventually probably fade back to a river stone, but these will last a long time because I have etch primed them. And funnily enough, when I edge primed them, I thought it was going to be, they were going to be very thirsty and just absorb the paint like a sponge. Didn't happen guys, it didn't happen. It just went on and it sealed so well, so I was very impressed. So that's where I'm at with it, and give you a little looky, because it doesn't matter if we hit them with a few extras like this guys. There we go, that's enough paint, just giving you a little demo, and then I'll place them in. And I forgot to bring home a few more cans of etch, so I won't be able to do any more today. This will be my lot, but that fills in that gap there. I can pull those out, dust them, put those in there, put the black in there, build up the level. I need to build the level up. As you can see, there's just a little line that needs to come up, so I wanted to sort of give it the impression that I've actually done a lot, which I have. And then I've only got the small area to go guys. See, it gets smaller. Whenever I do a job, I try and tackle, hang on, let's put yours over here, lean you forward a little bit, there we go. I try and tackle the largest areas first, leaving if it's a small area towards last, because you'll finish quicker. as opposed to coming the other way. It seems like you're going a lot quicker until you get to the big area, and then you slow right down. Whereas I like to tackle the big ones like a race, pace yourself, then towards the end go for it. So that's what I do there, guys. So these are drying quite nicely. So they're getting there. And stay tuned, we've got another lot of, we've done another order overseas. We've got about 2.5 tons of bolts coming. They'll be about between 7 to 10 weeks away. Next week we should have 5 tons of DPC. If you're needing that, give us a call. We are the DPC Kings. And then we've got our stainless steel screws arriving. We've got drill bits, strip X discs. They're so popular, the strip X, the fraction of what you pay in the shops. $8.95 plus tax. Go to the shop, be 20 bucks, half the price. So watch this space, guys, as we keep updating you with all the stuff that's coming in. Thank you to the new subscriber. Welcome aboard. Thank you for your support. Welcome to my old mate John. John should be a new subscriber subscribing today. So hello John. Hello Mylena. Got your messages today. I replied to those. Looks like you're enjoying your trip. Looks like you're now in Singapore, I think. So awesome. Well done to you and Jeff. So let's have a look, guys, and I'll show you what I've been doing. So let's fold that in. So there's my paving job. Now I do need a lift. A few of these need to be leveled out, you see, not quite level. So a bit of rock and that under there, gap 7. Then I'll lift this front face, put the peg in, lift it, and then I'll screw this against the peg, and then I'll backfill all this area, guys. So it's not quite complete, it's getting there, and I'll have to do the same with there where there's I've got a back edging there. And we're going to use mortar sand in here, but I've got to level those out, see. I need a bit more gap 7 under just these front ones, and then I'll do the mortar sand, brush it in, give it a little compact down, bang bang bang, and fill it some more. And then once I've got it like filled with mortar sand, I'll apply just a light sprinkle of water, like shower type, and I'll do that, and then the mortar will go off. Once that happens, I'll give this one more final coat. Guys, can see there's a colour difference between that and that. They've had 2, they've had 1, and I'll just bring it all in as one again, and stuff. So that's going to look kind of great. And I ain't no landscape, but I did this all myself, and I'm very proud of it. A lot of other guys will say, oh, you know, I could do better. You probably could, but for me, by my standards, that's fantastic. So that's what I've been doing, guys. I think it's looking pretty great, and I was thinking, I don't know how I can do it, but I'm thinking once I put the mortar sand in, nah, it's too much, guys. It's too much cutting. I was going to say I could draw black lines, use an artist brush, and come down the grooves, you know, all the edges, paint it black, and then cut it again with the white. But that's a lot of work. I'll see how it looks when I get there. Unless I can buy black mortar sand, I'll have to look into that. If anybody knows, throw me a message. Let me know if you can get black mortar sand. Love to if I could. The joints match those, the river stones. So that's what I'm doing, guys. And then in the weekend, well, there's not much more painting to do because we're about to turn to custard. So let me grab me a little bottle here. It's been thirsty work. And then what I'll do, guys, is I'll cut it short, and then I'll tab in video 2, and I'll show you what it looks like when I've put those all back in. Unfortunately, I can't do another lot. I don't think I can. I'll give it a go because I've got a little bit of etch left, and I'll see how far I can get with it. So I'll bring you back very soon. Boof. Okay, guys, this is how I etch it. I don't have much in here, but I'll try and get you so you can see that just a little bit better. Not much in here. I'm going to really guess what the other one's out. So I line them up, and then I just go like this, guys. go. Now it's getting a bit thin here, so let's let those dry. They take a minute. And I'll give you a look while those are drying, which won't take long. There we go, so filled in there, brought the level up there, and I put in there. So it's just sort of squaring things up and seeing how I'm rising the level and the things. They've got to come to the almost same level as the pavers. There's some back there that once I get all these done, they will make up like where the little divots are, the dips there. But for now, you can see what the overall look is. So what do we all think? I think it looks fantastic. So that's where I'm at with it. And now these are almost dry, I'll be able to just about flip them over. So you can see it's a bit of a process. There's probably a better way of doing it, but I quite enjoy it. I just sit here on my butt, have a couple of cold ones while I do it, turn them over. This will be the last because I have run out of basically etch. I'm going to be lucky if I can like cover these. So right that way guys. But as you can see, it sort of covers quite well. So I'm just making the best of what I have here. Same with whatever you guys are doing. Just do your best and make the best of whatever you have to work with. Like I watch a lot of blogs and a lot of people say near enough's good enough, and for me this is near enough and it's good enough. Some people have higher standards. I think I've got reasonable standards. There we go. So now they're done. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Listen to that. Just as well, there's not a lot of wind because I'd lose a lot of overspray to the wind. It's a bit dry. Try and get that edge. Pretty simple, eh guys? But I've used 24, 25 cans of paint. That's the gloss. So it does take a lot, guys. This is my last, so I'm just going to be real generous here. This stuff dries so quickly. You don't have to be an expert to spray this on. Just like, look, you get a run there, shit's just drying. Like that. We're running out, guys. We're running out. There we go. That's the last of it. Let's get all that goodness out of there. There ain't nothing left, look. She's gone. That half a can here, this will be most of it, and then I can grab another can out of the box there. We'll give that a few minutes, guys. Like so, we're waiting. Now whenever I can, I watch a lot of people go like this. Use gravity. Pulling the paint down into skirt, you're doing this, shaking it. You'll mix it in half the time. See? Use gravity. Just waiting for that there, that one there. I'll be done in 2 secs, and then I'll hit them with the black and see how I do it. There's quite a bit to it. So, let's hit it with the black. Try to get down low, like that. Now, you've got to remember you're going over the other side of it too, so you get every inch of it. So I'm not too fussed about what I do get and what I don't get, because I'll get that with the next sweep. Like that. Go. Now don't be too fast if you miss any spots, because you're going to have a chance to go around the other side and inspect it. And you would have missed some spots. I can guarantee I've missed heaps. That's pretty good. Get it along. Waiting a bit there, but that's alright. I'm going to come back to it anyway. I try and always get underneath pies like that, because even though I'm going to flip it, I'm hoping that all they have to do is just the top and just sort of blend it in, but you know what I mean. So now we go like that, and then what I'll do, guys, is I will come from, oops, a bit more there, I'll come in from this side now. This is where most of the paint gets done, because I'm trying to get as much coverage on every square inch, so when I flip them over, there is not a lot to do. Oh, don't worry if you do that, you just have it again, guys, it's no biggie. See what I mean? No biggie. Just by doing this, it's less to do on the next one. You can control your spray if you want. I'm not really too worried. I've got plenty of paint. So when you're running a bit low, it's getting harder to spray on the angles. Like that. Yeah, bit dry. I'll come from this side, guys, where I see what I've missed over here. We're in a bit thin. Get all that goodness if you can. Most people say give it up, Glenn. Okay, giving it up. Now I'm going to hold this. So I do have one can in here. I've got not a whole box of this stuff, so not too bad. It's just my little prop. Dry spot there. Oh. Got the dropsies. Like that. Let's look at that. And then go. And then you just sort of go around it, guys, and just eyeball it. Just make sure you haven't missed anything. So it'll make it so much easier when you flip it. if you were painting a car or something, guys, you would like do this. You lay the last coat on wet, like that, and that's what brings out your shine, you see. These are river stones, so I'm not doing that, but it gives you an idea. You can see the wet gloss. And that's what you do if you're doing a spraying metal, spraying a car. The last one would always be wet. Your first ones, show ya. First ones would be just like, you'd just be like that, right? Well, as you came to your last coat, because that's got a tack, let the solvents open out. You know, you'd wait like 15, 20, 30 minutes depending on your paint. Otherwise you'd end up with fisheye, so you don't just paint. You just do a little coat like this for the first one. It's your tack. You'd wait, let that tack, 15, 20, come back. You'd be twice as thing like that. Be like that. And then you'd let those solvents and breathe. You got to let all those evaporate, come out, and then on your last coat, because these are just stones like I said, you would be like that, and you can see the wet look. More paint than I wanted to use, but hey, look, gives you the idea. You don't do that with these. You could just like close your eyes and just have the cannon, you know. So that's the idea there, guys. So that's me little pavers. So everybody, like, subscribe and share. Hello John, if you've already jumped on and subscribed, get in to hit the like, subscribe and share if he hasn't already jumped on. And I'll see you guys on the next one. So then, tell me what you think of my stones. I think they look pretty grouse. Pretty cool. Catch you after school.